I'm in Sculpture 1. It is required for my major, and as an artist it's pretty important to explore all areas of the field. When I'm sculpting I feel like really powerful because it's like hard sweat type hands-on labor, whereas with 2D work it's not quite as labor intensive. You're standing there doing the work instead of moving to machines and then putting everything together. When you're planning it, you have to plan all of it out ahead of time too, and there's some engineering that goes into it because a really cool design on paper doesn't necessarily work with the physics of the real world, so you have to work around that, and it's really fun. Every sculpture is a month's worth of classes, which is probably about 8 classes. Each class is 3 hours long. So, do the math there. You have 8 classes times 3 hours, you have 24 hours straight of work, which doesn't even include the time you put in outside of class. And when it's destroyed, it's all that work goes down the drain. It's like if you spent that long editing a film and then it got deleted and you have to do it all over again, or just come to terms with the fact that you've lost all that hard work. It's really frustrating, especially if it's a piece that you're really proud of.
The students work really, really hard on them. They, put a lot of effort into each piece, and a lot of them are delicate, in a lot of ways, because we're just, beginning to learn about how things go together, so they can be fragile.
Luckily with my first sculpture, it wasn't completely destroyed, so I was able to do a quick kind of MacGyver fix on it. But with the second sculpture that I did myself and a partner, one of the pieces was just completely stomped on. It was all torn apart. The pieces of steel were scattered everywhere. It was very frustrating because welding takes longer than woodworking. There were 3 pieces to the whole sculpture, but the piece that was torn apart, that in and of itself took 12 hours to make.
It's hard, to be able to see what people are doing around campus, and I think it's the perfect opportunity to get our research, what we're doing in here, our projects outside in a high traffic area, so that people can sort of experience what we're doing in this little building behind the library.
From doing police work a long time, what I found is that destruction and vandalism and those kind of things more frequently occur in areas of continuous travel. But maybe considering placement and where we put them on campus, putting them in areas where they still have the visibility, but they're not in areas of travel.
I like that the sculptures are there because everyone walks by there. Everyone can see it, and I can say to my friends, hey guys, did you see that sculpture? Because that was mine. And they can be like, yeah, I walked by it. And you know it's gonna be seen, which is really exciting, and it's a good incentive, I think, to really do your best work because everyone's gonna see it. So honestly, putting it in another spot would be a huge letdown. We want it to be seen.
Calls in regards to destruction of property, whether it be to those instances or to other ones on campus. We send one of our personnel over. We'll take a look at some cameras, see if we can see some people in the area, and try and get an idea who might have done something. But really, at bare minimum, we go over there, we take a look, we write a report, we document it. There's one on the LLC that points out into the Elliott parking lot. However, it's pretty far away. Somebody would have to do it and then walk towards the camera in order to pick something up. There's one over near the loading dock. They're sporadic in the area.
It doesn't make any sense that there aren't cameras because that entire section of walkway is totally dark.
They are very expensive to install, so having the ability to install something there would be a challenge.
Even if they can't pay for a camera, if there were just a floodlight there. There's not even a blue light there. There's just nothing. Walking through there it's completely dark.
At this point, it would be mere speculation of who might be doing it. However, From my opinion, from doing law enforcement for so many years, a lot of times these things happen not maliciously, but they're doing it out of maybe it's somebody who maybe under the influence of something, and it's maybe with a group of friends and showing off or something, and doing these things without thinking about it.
I don't know how exactly to get drunk people to stop thinking it's hilarious to stomp on pieces of art.
The slow progression of weather destroying them is more palatable than somebody kicking through it. You don't understand why somebody would do that. It doesn't really make much sense.
It's a community approach. It's getting everybody to be the eyes and the ears. I mean, we only have 15 campus safety officers who can only be in so many places at any given time. So we really encourage encouraging other people to be our eyes and our ears to report things. And we even provide silent witness. So if somebody knows of something, let's say somebody's traveling in a group of people, and one of the people in the group goes and they kick over a sculpture and somebody thinks it's wrong, but they don't want to, they may know this person, they don't want to cause a problem, they can always report to us anonymously.
It's just very disheartening when the work gets destroyed, and when it happens over and over again, like it has been ever since I started going here.
We quite literally pick up the pieces and move on.